YouTube world, what is good? What is good? It's your boy Cam. I know I've been podcasting for a minute, been taking a little bit of a break for about a week or two, but everything is all right. Just had to take care of some business. But everything is all right. So just been pretty busy with work and everything else, but everything's all good. So tonight is game day for the Dallas Wings as they take on the Golden State Valkyries and Golden State tonight. And only three more games left going into the season. Only 3 games left into the season, so they got Golden State tonight. Then Sunday they got the Los Angeles Sparks, and then Tuesday will be the final home game of the year against the Phoenix Mercury. And honestly, I think things are about to come to an end for Enrique Ogunbowale. And they were saying that because the Wings have the very good chance of getting the number one draft pick again, and or like since they're supposed to get like a top 5 pick, they might have to get rid of Enrique Ogunbowale, and I hate to see her go like that, man. It's just, I mean, she hasn't. I wouldn't say she's been terrible. It's just the chemistry is just not really working for Paige and Enrique. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Enrique is a great leader in that locker room. She is, but she hasn't even won anything in Dallas for the past 7 years. The only time she did something was she went to the second round. That was only just one time. She never got to like the WNBA finals or anything like that. She's never even got there. But by the way, it's just that there's just been a lot of injury issues going on with the Dallas Wings. JJ Quinterly is out for the rest of the year. Lee Rue is out for the rest of the year. And now Louisa Geifel-Suter, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, is out for the rest of the year. And I don't think Enrique Ogunbowale is coming back the rest of the year as well. I just think they're going to shut her down for the rest of the year. There's just been too many injuries. And then Isaiah James is going to be out for the rest of the year. And there's just been a bunch of knee injuries going on with the Dallas Wings team. So this is kind of similar to the Mavericks when they had going on from the middle of the season. They just had injuries going on, almost had to forfeit games. That's what's going on with the Wings towards the end of the season. The team is getting healthy they were getting healthy at the right time, and people were getting hurt at the wrong time. But Maddie Secrets has been balling out ever since she came back from the injury. She's been averaging 16 points a game, coming off the bench and starting. She has stepped up big time. Maddie Secrets is going to be around for quite a while. She's going to be around for a while. But the Wings do have a chance getting Paige Becker's girlfriend's Ozzy Fudd, I think that's how you say her last name, or they could draft Olivia Miles. Honestly, that's hard for me to say who the Wings should get if they were to get the number one pick again. And now, since they are the worst record in the WNBA, I honestly think the Wings are really trying to are losing on purpose so they can try to get that number one draft pick again. But I believe this Dallas Wings GM Kurt Miller is going to build around Paige Beckers in the future. He's going to do everything he can to build around Paige. We all thought that Paige and Enrique were going to be a very scary duo, but it turns out it was totally something different. But man, if Enrique was to leave this year, I would hate to see her go. Hate to see her go, man. Honestly, Enrique will definitely be a good fit somewhere else. Now this is about to be Paige Beckers' team. Especially when she dropped 44 points against the Los Angeles Sparks, but lost on the buzzer beater to the Los Angeles Sparks. And Kelsey Plum hit that game-winning shot at the buzzer. That was just a great game, but it's just like, gosh, it would have been better for win, even though Paige had 44 points. I was happy she had scored that many points, but still could have been better off for the win. There's been teams been double teaming Paige Beckers ever since she scored that many points as a rookie. There's been teams coming and double teams coming at, especially the Golden State Valkyries game. They was double teaming her. There was like triple teaming her the whole game. Like 3 girls were just coming at Paige Beckers. It was just insane. But it seems like a lot of people have respect for Paige Beckers. But they have a lot of hate and jealousy towards Caitlin Clark. I don't get that. Speaking of Caitlin Clark is out for the rest of the season. And I'm not surprised. Not really. Yeah, well, yes and no. I thought they was going to hold on to her till the playoffs if they were to make it for sure. But I guess Caitlin Clark is in serious pain still. This is just disgusting disgrace. All because you girls are so jealous because Caitlin Clark's getting the most attention in the WNBA. Y'all want to take cheap shots at her and try to injure her and make sure she don't come back for the rest of the year. And guess what? Y'all got what y'all wanted. Honestly, y'all proud of yourselves, aren't y'all? Y'all honestly proud for making sure Caitlin Clark doesn't come back for the rest of the year. That is so shame. That is a shame on y'all girls. Because she getting the most attention. She's changed the game so much, y'all want to be jealousy and take shots at her. And not even just that, her teammates, I blame her damn teammates not protecting her. Her teammates, because her teammates don't want to protect Caitlin Clark. She's getting cheap shots so much, and y'all don't even want to defend her, except for you, Lexi Hall, and Sophie Cunningham. I'm not talking about you two. Y'all two stood up for Caitlin. But Sophie, thank you for standing up for Caitlin and willing to take the injection when Jason Sheldon tried to poke her eye out, and then Mabry's gonna shove her like that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Caitlin Clark is a crybaby. I think she is, but still, I mean, this is disgusting. What the girls are just doing to her, and the WNBA's ain't doing shit about it with all these cheap shots going towards Caitlin. They're not protecting her. Her teammates won't protect her, but at least Stephanie White is having her back. The coaches are having Caitlin Clark's back. I just hope going to next year, Caitlin will have more games. And do I expect cheap shots to keep coming at her once she's back? Of course. Of course she's good. I mean, she was 10 times better than she was from last year. And then more cheap shots started coming towards her. And then, where are her damn teammates at? It's like, I can't stand it, man. It just, even though I'm not a Fever fan, it just ticks me off that her team just doesn't defend her. Especially Aaliyah Boston. She done. I mean, you need to tell one of these girls to fuck off from Caitlin. It's like, especially when Kennedy Carter shoved her in the back and then no one comes and defends her. It's just like y'all just standing there doing nothing about it. It's like, where are y'all at, man? Especially when I watch Matt Barnes calling out her teammates. I can't blame him from that for calling out the NF Fever team to do a better job defending Caitlin Clark. It's like, I don't know, they probably jealous because a lot of Fever. There's a lot of Caitlin Clark jersey fans in the Fever arena, and I mean, gosh, it's like and y'all should be grateful y'all have somebody like that on y'all's team. Y'all should be grateful for that. It's like, come on. I just don't see Caitlin Clark staying in Indiana her whole career. I can't see it. I think she's gonna stay for at least 8 to 9 years, and after that, she'll probably end up. If she doesn't even get to the championship, or get a ring with the Fever for the next 8 or 9 years, she's gonna probably end up leaving, go somewhere where she has a better chance of getting a title, getting a WNBA title. It's like Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu talking into Caitlin Clark coming to New York Liberty. It's like, y'all know y'all gonna have to give up. One of y'all is gonna have to get traded, and y'all gonna have to give up like 3 or 4 of y'all's team just for Caitlin Clark. And that's too risky to do that. It's like, I mean, yes, as of right now, I think Caitlin Clark might be better off being somewhere else in the future. I feel like she will, if her teammates are refusing to protect her and having her back. But if she was going to the Minnesota Lynx, they're definitely going to be protecting her big time. Especially Courtney Williams, talking about if someone was like to cheat shot her like that, she'd be crashing out. That's a true teammate right there by Courtney. I freaking love Courtney Williams. And the Tisha Hyman said the same thing. And she would even have Caitlin Clark's back as well if she was good in Minnesota. They would definitely protect Caitlin Clark if she was to play for them. That's all I gotta say, man. It's just like, Caitlin Clark, you're definitely one of the best 3-point shooters ever since you came into the league I've ever seen in my life. like I said, she's definitely the female version of Stephen Curry. And she's so fun to watch. And I mean, when she was playing, the ratings are really up. Ever since she hasn't been playing, the ratings have been gone down. But ever since Paige has been in the league, she had better rookie stats than Caitlin Clark did. Well, speaking of Paige Beckers, I forgot to almost say this. Paige Beckers was Rookie of the Month for 3 months in a row. My goodness gracious. To win, wow, just wow. Paige Beckers has been on a roll. She was just killing it. I didn't expect her to come in like this. She's basically the baby Luka of the Dallas Wings. That's what I think she is. She's a little bit of Luka, but they just got to find the right players around her in the future. They're just going to have to. I mean, Sophie Cunningham stated that she will be open to play with Paige Beckers one day, even though she did say how she gets different treatment than Caitlin Clark does. And I agree with Sophie Cunningham said about Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers. Paige gets a lot of whistles, but Caitlin Clark doesn't. It's like, man, it's just like sometimes it just works like that in professional sports. Players get treated differently. It's just how it works, man. It's just how it works. Right now, I'm watching the Cowboys and the Eagles game, in the first game of the season, and I don't understand Jerry Jones. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but I don't get Jerry Jones. Why would you trade Micah Parsons after you stated you weren't going to freaking trade him? But at the end of the day, I don't blame Micah Parsons for leaving the Cowboys because Jerry don't want to bring good players around him to help him win. It is what it is. So obviously the Cowboys haven't done anything for the past 30-something years ever since Jerry has been with the Cowboys. So it is what it is, but I know y'all gonna hate me for saying who my favorite team is. My favorite team is the Washington Commanders. The reason why I'm a Washington Commanders fan is because most of my family members are from Washington, D.C. My dad's a Washington Commanders fan. I got a couple people in my family that live in Texas that are from Washington, D.C. are Commander fans. And obviously I roll with them. And I think the Commanders are going to be a pretty good team going into this year. Jaden Daniels is going to come back stronger. And they did build around him a little bit more than they did from last year. So now that I've talked about some of the football stuff, I do want to talk about what's going on, what's about to come up next month. Next month is something everybody's been anxious and ready for. And next month is the season tips off for the Dallas Mavericks. Yep, I just realized yesterday. Next month, the Dallas Mavericks season starts next month. My goodness. Time's just flying this year, man. It's not even funny. Man, it's like, I am excited, but this is the first time I've actually been nervous for the Mavericks season to start. You know why? I want to guess why I'm nervous for this year, right? Because this is the first year I thought Luka Doncic playing with us the whole year. It's just, but I'm excited for Cooper Flag coming here to play with the Mavericks. We were so lucky enough to win that draft lottery. Just so freaking lucky. So freaking lucky to get the number 1 pick. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that we got Cooper Flag. Is he going to replace Luka Doncic right away? No, absolutely not. It's going to be a while till Cooper Flag becomes the best player on the team in Dallas. It's going to be a while till he becomes our best player. This is how it is. It's like, but defensively, they're going to be better than they were from last year if they're healthy, especially Anthony Davis. They did talk about Cooper Flag might be starting at the 2, PJ starting at the 3, AD starting at the 4, starting at the 5. And I'm honestly, this lineup will actually work. Because you know why? Like I said, Nico said this before. Defense wins championships. And I think the defense is going to look so great. Defense is going to look so great. It's going to look so great if they're healthy, and who knows if Clay's gonna start or not. We'll have to see what happens. So we're just gonna have to see what happens, man. It's just like I think as of right now, I think Clay should start. At the 2, and they're saying either PJ is going to start or come off the bench. It's going to be really interesting how Jason Kidd is going to have his rotations lined up for this upcoming season. Like I said, if they start Cooper Flag over Klay Thompson, I'll be okay with that because obviously the defense is going to look so great with all them again. And here's the good news is that PJ Washington signed with a 4-year deal with the Dallas Mavericks. And I'm happy for that. And he deserved that contract. And PJ Washington is one of our best defenders on the team. Daniel Gafford signed a 3-year deal with the Mavericks. And they gave D'Angelo Russell, I believe, a 2-year deal. And I hate the Mavericks had to waive Omax Prosper. And Omax Prosper signed a 2-year contract with the Memphis Grizzlies, so hopefully he makes a spot for the Grizzlies. So we'll just have to see what happens. So we miss Omax, and we wish him for the best. But I know the first preseason game is going to be very interesting when the Mavericks play the Oklahoma City Thunder, and that will be in Fort Worth at the Dickies Arena. And they play the Lakers for the preseason as well, and definitely gonna be watching those to see how this is gonna look, especially when it's time to meet the Lakers for the first time in November in LA. But that includes my podcast for today. I will see you on the next one, and let's just hopefully the Wings will win tonight.